Silver Relic is at the rear, right? 1,000 metres to go. Hopeton Star doing it pretty easily. He's a half length in front. Second, Openia tracking him on the outside. Granite is a length away, third on the rails, and 3/4 of a length to Starry Lad. Then King Rang. Leah Norris is next, Imperial Coup on the outside, and then Raymond Draftsman, Silver Relic, and Perspiration still at the rear. The 800-metre pointers now behind them. Hopeton Star, he's had a pretty easy run out in front. The speed hasn't been all that fast, and Hopeton Star leads by a half length. Openia still second on the outside. Now he's applying a little bit more pressure on Hopeton Star, and he leads by almost a length on Openia. Third, Granite, and fourth was Starry Lad. They're both ridden along. Then King Rang, Leah Norris, Silver Relic, Imperial Coup, Raymond Draftsman, and Perspiration at the rear. Hopeton Star, he set sail for the judge, a length and a half in front. Granite now moving up to be second on the inside of Openia, and then Starry Lad and King Rang, 200 metres to go. Hopeton Star's the leader. He's starting to get serious on him now. He's gone for him. Openia's the danger. Openia coming after Hopeton Star. Hopeton Star just in front of Openia. This is going to be a great struggle. Openia, the outside, grabbed the lead from Hopeton Star. Openia a little too good. Openia first, Hopeton Star second. King Rang got third. I think he flashed home, and I think he just touched off Granite for third. Then Starry Lad, Leah Norris, Raymond Draftsman, Imperial Coup, Perspiration, and Silver Relic last of all.
328 over the line is called by Wayne Wilson. Race 6, Bundamba. Openia, S. Schofield first. 2, Hopeton Star second. And 8, King Rang third. We'll check those shortly. Race 7, there are 5 scratchings. Numbers 3, 6, 7, 11 and 16. Rise, $1.05, and Miss Bounty, $1.15. The Quinella paid $3.60, and the Trifecta, $31.50. Race 6 at Sandown. We'll take a break from Grandstand. Old Consuls, 205 and 60. Mere Words, 660. Nondescript, 110. Quinella, 73.30. And the Trifecta paid $444.15. That was the first leg of the daily double at Yarra Glen. And they're moving in well for race 7. Only 2 or 3 to move into line. This race over 1,500 metres. The Improvers handicap. The one scratching is number 3, Prima Pasa.
All in. They're set. About to go. Racing. Missing the start was slightly Hackreman. Sarita, one of the first to go. Chevelle Volant going through quickly. Deep out, Fairy Storm is going up. Top Missile and Hackreman deep out. Then Lord Bayadere. Followed further back by Ice Cap. Getting into that group is Medway. Tonight the Ritz Kiwi Snow a long way back with Black Lance, Runaway Cool. And Highland Soldier now drops out to the rear. After travelling almost 400 metres, Hackreman's gone up to join Chevelle Volant. A length away now, third is Fairy Storm. Ice Cap very wide, then Sarita. Going through in the centre now is Lord Bayadere. They were followed going up at that point by Medway, Top Missile. Next on the outside tonight, the Ritz Kiwi Snow, Black Lance. A length and a half further back now to Runaway Cool, and 5 lengths to Highland Soldier at the rear. About to leave the back inside the 800-metre mark. Chevelle Volant leads a neck. Moving up Hackreman. A length and a half away Fairy Storm. About a length to Ice Cap under pressure. They're followed by Medway. Sarita's beaten. Kiwi Snow running on. Likewise around the outside, Runaway Cool. In the centre is Black Lance, and they're followed by Top Missile. Going forward, Lord Bayadere. Tonight the Ritz second last. And Highland Soldier's dropped out to the rear. Chevelle Volant's left a mile in front at the 400-metre mark. He's trying to pinch this. He's 3 in front. Medway's got to second, and they're followed by Hackreman done with. Ice Cap under pressure, followed by Kiwi Snow, Black Lance, Runaway Cool from the rear. Then tonight the Ritz and Highland Soldier, Sarita a mile back, and likewise Top Missile. In the straight 250 out, Chevelle Volant under the whip in front. Medway 2 lengths away, running on, and 3 to Black Lance, followed by Runaway Cool, but Chevelle Volant going powerfully. It's been a clever little ride. He's 3 in front of Medway, followed by tonight the Ritz running on, but a good effort the top weight. Chevelle Volant goes to the post, hard held the win by 4. Second Medway, and third tonight the Ritz making up ground. They're followed by Black Lance and Runaway Cool. Further back to Fairy Storm, Kiwi Snow, Ice Cap, Highland Soldier, Lord Bayadere, Sarita, followed by Top Missile, and Hackreman, after being outside the leader early, has dropped out to run last.
110.7 as called by Rob Tester. Race 7 at Yarra Glen. Number 1, Chevelle Volant, R. Dines first. Number 10, Medway second. And 7 tonight, the Ritz third. Race 8 is the second leg of the double at Yarra Glen. On the opening call, Beau's Ambition, 240 and 145. Survey, 4 even and 125. Escape King, 230 and 70. While Golmarang, 3 even and 110. Rosefish, 395, 120. Able Wharf, 355 and $1. Minute by Minute, 895 and 205. Checking over the page. And they're pretty big odds. True Play 10.30 and 3.55, 20 to 1 or better. All others in the second leg of the double at Yarra Glen. You need 1 and 1 in the quadrella so far up there. Previous Hidden Cove paid 9.35 and 180. They're racing now in race 7. Here's Ian Craig.
Again, but Wong now goes to the lead from Calaboose and Orb, and Pico improves, and so does Kahana Bay. Latest Word handily placed from Night Rain, and then comes Card Shark and Paris Night, followed by Son of Bijou. Olympic Flame out pretty wide, a length the Grand Cindy, Ostensible getting over onto the inside, and last of all is Madalena as they sweep round the corner at the 1400 metres, and Wong in his characteristic roll, making play, a length and a half Kahana Bay, the speed's good, a length away third is Orb, a length and 3/4 Calaboose, 3-2 Pico racing on the inside of Card Shark, a couple away next on the outside at this stage is Night Rain, just shading Latest Word, Olympic Flame, followed at the head of the others, on the inside rail by Son of Bijou, and then comes Paris Night, Madalena, Ostensible second last, racing just a little greenly, and last of all is Grand Cindy, and they're stringing out thanks to Wong. On the far corner, 9.50 to go, and Wong's increased his lead to 6 lengths, Kahana Bay 2 to Orb, a length and a half Calaboose, another 3 lengths away next, and making a little bit of ground, Olympic Flame 3 deep, Card Shark in the centre, Pico the inside, 2 then coming Night Rain around Latest Word, 2 Madalena, Paris Night, a length, Son of Bijou, Ostensible second last, a minute from the lead, and Grand Cindy is last of all. By the 600 they go, and Wong still about 5 or 6 lengths on Kahana Bay, a length further away is Orb, 1 further back comes Calaboose, and then over on the inside rail is Card Shark, and Ostensible taken to the extreme outside, but is still third last as they straighten, and Wong by 3 or 4 lengths on Orb, 2 lengths to Pico, and then comes Latest Word, Ostensible not finishing well enough, down to the 200, and the rider pulls the whip on Wong, he's still about 3 lengths on Orb, Latest Word trying his heart out, 120 to go, and Wong still 2.5 lengths clear on Latest Word, Latest Word battling on Wong, still in front, Latest Word flying too late, Wong wins again, Wong by a half length, Latest Word second, Orb third, then came Son of Bijou, followed in by Night Rain, Olympic Flame, Ostensible. Further back in the field then was Pico and Calaboose, Madalena, Paris Night, then Grand Cindy, Kahana Bay, and absolute in the race was Card Shark.
Double to pay.
Well, Wong took a long time to break through for a win, but it's now won 3 in a row. Number 4, Wong. P. Sylvester first, second number 6, Latest Word, and third number 2, Orb, in a race 7 at a Rose Hill this afternoon. Double to pay on 1 and 4. Through the winner returned 105 and 65, Evening Rise 105 and Miss Bounty 115, Cornella 360, Trifecta 3150.
And they're racing. Elusive Dream began well on the inside, and also Yearn Gallalad and Highway Joe's up there looking for the lead in the early stages. When they settle down, Elusive Dream and Highway Joe are together from Yearn Gallalad, Lord Delamere and Showtime Sam from Erupting Wave. Ivory Bow caught 4 or 5 wide, and inside it at the moment there is Wishful Hope, a length further back Sir Trident, Equity Girl. Kadoof is well back towards the rear, Toorak Town the outside, and Noble Sea is last. Out of the straight, and Sir Trident has taken the Lord Delamere it is now going to the lead. Lord Delamere is going to settle down in front. Slowed them up, he doesn't want to be there, and they're walking now as they go towards the 1400. Showtime Sam and Yearn Gallalad have moved up now on the outside of Lord Delamere. Elusive Dream is just behind them, Highway Joe, and they were followed over on the outside of them, Ivory Bow, Wishful Hope, and then back behind them, Erupting Wave as they crawl down to the 1200. Then Equity Girl, Toorak Town, Noble Sea going to improve its position with Sir Trident dropping out second last now with Kadoof. As they went past the 1200, and Lord Delamere under double wraps in front, and they're crawling about a neck to Showtime Sam, 1 to Yearn Gallalad, deep Highway Joe the rails, and Ivory Bow the centre. 2 lengths Elusive Dream on the inside of Erupting Wave and Wishful Hope. A couple of lengths further back came Equity Girl, and they were followed then by Noble Sea out deep on the rails, Kadoof, and a length to Trident, and on the outside of it then is Toorak Town. They've got 900 to go in this muddling race. Lord Delamere about a neck in front of Showtime Sam. Ivory Bow's gone up 3 deep, a half length away. 1 to Highway Joe as they come down the hill. It's being niggled at. Erupting Wave is just behind that bunch of horses, and over on the inside, Elusive Dream. There's Equity Girl taking off around the outside now, rapidly making ground. Noble Sea and Gallalad behind it. Kadoof back second last. On the corner, Lord Delamere, Showtime Sam from Ivory Bow. Equity Girl's almost got up to them as they turn. Highway Joe next from Elusive Dream. Erupting Wave, Noble Sea. Lord Delamere the leader with Equity Girl tackling it with 200 to go. Equity Girl on the outside tackling Lord Delamere. They're followed by Highway Joe getting up on the fence. Lord Delamere just in front. It seemed to come out onto onto Equity Girl. On the rails, Highway Joe with that rails runner's gone up to join them. Lord Delamere fighting back with Highway Joe. They're going to the post locked together. Highway Joe the inside. Lord Delamere. Lord Delamere's won it by a nose only to Highway Joe. Equity Girl third. Fourth was Kadoof, ran on from Sir Trident. Further back in the field, Elusive Dream, Ivory Bow. Then came Showtime Sam, Erupting Wave, Noble Sea, well back in the field. And Toorak Town's one of the last, Yungala Lad and Wishful Hope just in front of it. Judges call for the photo with Lord Delamere finishing very strongly on the outside after pulling hard, trying to lead throughout and being headed in the straight by Highway Joe. It's the photo, Lord Delamere and Highway Joe with Equity Girl in third placing. Just won, I reckon, Lord Delamere. It was gone. Highway Joe's headed it off. Number 2 is the winner. Number 2, Lord Delamere, ridden by M. Highland, was first. Number 2, Lord Delamere, M. Highland first. Number 8, Highway Joe, M. Clark was second. And number 3, Equity Girl, ridden by S. Tronerid, was third. Ridiculous race. The winner of the race, Lord Delamere, he's won 2 in a row now.
And Equity Girl, $1.10. Quinella, $29.10. Trifecta, $307.45. The daily double for 5 and 2. Wyra Cow and Lord Delamere paid $14.20, and the quadrella will pay on 3, 5, 1 and 2. Race 6 Brisbane, it was 3, 2 and 8. Open Air $1.80 and 70. Hopeton Star 65. King Rang 115. Quinella 170, and the trifecta returned $19.15. And we're waiting to go to Wayne Wilson at Bundamba for the 7th event up there. Scratchings are 3, 6, 7, 11 and 16. Still leaves a field of 13 to face the starter. Only 1 to move in, so let's go to Wayne.
Currently reading out at $2.20 the win at $1.30 for the place. Nice straight run from this 1350 starting point here at Bundamba. Right, Light Scotch is in. Now they're set, stand by, they're ready to go. All set. The attendants clearing the stalls. Racing now. Off to a great start. Killy Moon out wide, begins smartly. Whiskey Coin going fast, showing speed. My Maxine and Cool Nip is going up in a hurry in the early stages to go to the front. Cool Nip leads by a neck. Whiskey Coin running second. Star of Amiens, Handsome Pallet. My Maxine handy. They're third, fourth and fifth, followed by Ty on the inside of Light Scotch, and then Duk Duk on the inside of the Draper. Inner Space getting well back. Mina Creek back towards the rear. Kitty Moon up running about 7th, and Trap very white, and so is Flame of Tara. Onto the next bend. Not a great deal of speed on by the looks of it. Cool Nip is the leader. He's pulling in front, leading by 1 length on the favourite, Handsome Pal, who looks to be going pretty easily in second spot, followed by Whiskey Coin, My Maxine, and then Light Scotch. Star of Amiens on the inside. Kitty Moon's out deep on the track, and so is Flame of Tara, then the Draper Tie. Duk Duk and Inner Space well back in the field, and Mina Creek's last of all. Cool Nip in front, coming towards the bend. 450 metres to go, a half clear of Handsome Pal. My Maxine is a length away third, then Whiskey Coin. Flame of Tara, Kitty Moon next on the outside. Straightening up now, 300 metres out. Beedman starting to get a little anxious on the favourite. It's Handsome Pal coming after Cool Nip, but Cool Nip's not going to give in without a fight. He's kicked again on the inside. Cool Nip looks to be going a bit better than Handsome Pal at the moment. Cool Nip almost a length in front of Handsome Pal, then Whiskey Coin, and Cool Nip moves clear, close to the post to win it by a length and a half. Cool Nip first, Handsome Pal second. Third in, maybe Whiskey Coin just in front of Duk Duk, and Light Scotch, who finished on the outside rail, and he speared down into the 1,600 metre chute.
5-2 and probably a photo, although Wayne fancies number 13. It's 5 Cool Nip in Tracy first, 2 Handsome Pal second, and possibly number 13, which is Whiskey Coin third in a race 7 at Bundamba. Winner number 5, Cool Nip holding.
Racing. Good Dispatch, jumping out quickly, Go Tiger Go. Kamida Girl, written for dear life, is going to lead from Abel Wharf, and True Play going through. They're followed now by Eildon Occasion. Moving up as Rosefish, Beau's Ambition in that group settling down. They're followed by Survey making ground. Escape King is deep and about 6th on settling. About 5 lengths behind Survey is Go Tiger Go, while Gulmarang, minute by minute, second last, and Elliston's dropped out to the rear. 7.50 out, they leave the back, and moving up on the outside now to join the leader, Eildon Occasion, Abel Wharf the inside. Escape King is third, and Beau's Ambition moving around True Play, and they're followed by Kamida Girl, Rose Fish. A length and a half to Survey, 10 lengths to Walgolmarang, minute by minute, Go Tiger Go, and Elliston is back at the rear. 500 metres out, the runs are coming. Escape King joins Abel Wharf, but Beau's Ambition moves up 3 wide, and he's travelling okay, about 3 or 4 lengths away, running on Rosefish, beaten Eildon Occasion. They're followed by Kamida Girl, Survey, True Play, and Walgolmarang. They turn. Abel Wharf joined by Escape King and Beau's Ambition, the outside, almost 3 in line. 6 or 7 lengths to Survey. Escape King has beaten off Abel Wharf, but Beau's Ambition the danger. Escape King joined by Beau's Ambition. Beau's Ambition looks to be doing better. He's got a nose in front of Escape King, who's fighting back. Beau's Ambition in front. Escape King kicking again on the inside. They go to the post, or it's tight. Escape King, I think, has fought back and won after being clearly headed. Photo, give it to Escape King, a breath to Beau's Ambition, and Abel Wharf third. They're followed by Survey and Walgolmarang, Kamida Girl and Rosefish. Further back to True Play, minute by minute, followed by Eildon Occasion. A long gap to Go Tiger Go, and last in was Elliston.
Great finish to the second leg of the double, and Rob calls 3 Escape King to just get the judge's verdict on the inside from 1 Beau's Ambition, with number 6 Abel Wharf in third placing, but we'll confirm those shortly after the photo. Now the last...
Certainly wants a lot longer than the 1900 metres today. Well, the next in Sydney coming up, and this is the 8th and last on the program. They're ready. Let's go to Ian.
Favourite, well tried here. Owned by Jack and Bob Ingham, Leviathan owners here in Sydney. Rob Thompson, the king of the coalfields, aboard Justifiably Proud. Quite a bit of shuffling going on over there in the gates, but they're off. Justifiably Proud jumped out reasonably well. Calypso King and Tats Gold best to begin, going quickly. Speedy Romance, followed by Without Reason, a length into Plush Miel, making up ground, and then Shining Hero, Tinted Blade, followed by Cheval d'Azur, and then comes Son of Susie. Justifiably Proud second last, and 4 or 5 lengths to Jabba Hutt at the end of 400. Speedy Romance by 3/4, Tats Gold. Cheval d'Azur third, and fourth in is Plush Miel, followed by Calypso King. A length the Son of Susie and Shining Hero, then a gap to Tinted Blade, a little over a length to Justifiably Proud. Without Reason the outside, and 4 or 5 to Jabba Hutt. By the 500, Tats Gold, more than a length, Speedy Romance. Plush Miel third, fourth, wider out Calypso King, and then Cheval d'Azur. A length then to Son of Susie, Without Reason, and Tinted Blade and Justifiably Proud. And next, by golly, this favourite standing the leader a long start and looking for a run as they straighten up, and Tats Gold by 2. Second placing taken by Plush Miel, and then Cheval d'Azur running home. And the favourite at this stage, Justifiably Proud, not doing enough. At the 150, Tats Gold in front. A swarm of horses going after it with Cheval d'Azur, Plush Miel, and then on the outside, Son of Susie with Without Reason, swamping them on the outside, and made it in the nick of time. Without Reason from Tats Gold, and Son of Susie, followed by Cheval d'Azur, Calypso King, Plush Miel, Tinted Blade, Justifiably Proud, and amongst the tail end lot were Shining Hero, Speedy Romance, and Jabba Hutt.
7.93 and a blanket finish to the last, as called by Ian Craig. Number 7, Without Reason, C. Carmody first. 9, Tats Gold second, according to Ian, with number 3, Son of Susie in third placing. 7, 9 and 3. We'll check those placings shortly with the totes, but runners coming onto the track for the last at Sandown. Let's check their...
Once the lights on, away they go. And Asterman was the last to get going on the inside, settling down near the rear with Lighthouse Watson. Nothing really wanting to lead. Nazinski, Cosmic City is there vying for the lead early. Old Arley is up there when they settle down into stride, and also Alpine Court is one of the leaders. But Cosmic City is going to settle down in front of Old Arley, and also there is Alpine Court on the inside. State Draw is up with them, and Fleet Yacht a length. Nazinski, 2 Lighthouse Watson, 1 Buranti, and a length away is Asterman, about 8 off the lead. They go past the 1100 and Cosmic City in front about a half length. Now Alpine Court pulling hard's gone up on the outside, and behind them is Fleet Yacht. Also there still is on the inside is State Draw. It's Old Arley has gone up around them the outside now to second. Alpine Court being eased back out of it from Buranti. Nazinski taken to the outside of them as they go down the hill at the 800. And back near the rear, Asterman started his move around the outside of Buranti, and 2 lengths to Lighthouse Watson. They come down by the 700, Cosmic City the leader, about a length to Old Arley. Nazinski's gone up quickly 3 deep. On the inside of it, Fleet Yacht, and on the rails against State Draw. Clark winding up Asterman round the outside in about 6th place. Buranti is following him as they round the turn. Nazinski's gone to the lead on the outside from Old Ali as they straighten for the run home. Asterman's gone up into 3rd place on the outside. He ducked in badly on Fleet Yacht and then State Draw. Nazinski's got clear. Asterman setting out after him at the 300. It's Asterman moving up the challenge. Nazinski with 200 to go. Nazinski fighting back, but Asterman's going to be too strong, I reckon. He's moved up. Clark throwing the whip at him is shot to the lead, and Asterman's drawing right away. Buranti's running on, but Asterman's going to win by 2.5 lengths. Close for the minor money. Buranti got up for second. A half head away third was Nazinski. Then came State Draw, a long way back Ali Road and Arctic Court. They were followed by Cosmic City, Lighthouse Watson. Fleet Yacht is a long way behind them at the rear of the field. Official placings.
In the last, here's Wayne Wilson.
Javerna's the leader. Program second. Godfrey Miss moving up on the outside. Then My Halley Star and a Hasty Lad. Moira Boy and Dunga Rubber caught a little bit wide. Tudor Rebel on the inside of the Waffler. Then Centuple. And dropping to the rear of the field is Lonely Knights. They come up to the winning post the first time. It looks as though there's a bit of speed on. Javerna is the leader. 2 in front. Moira Boy running second. A half length away third on the inside. Godfrey Miss and 1 to Dunga Rubber. And then My Halley Star beautifully placed, running about 6th on the outside of Program. Hasty Lad is next on the inside. Centuple is caught out fairly wide at the moment, racing 3 deep on the outside of the Waffler and Tudor Rebel. And 1 off last is Lonely Knights. Javerna's going fast. 1,400 metres out. Races away. Leads by 4 lengths. Godfrey misses second on the rails. At a head away third is Moira Boy on the outside. Another 3 lengths to Dunga Rubber. 1 to My Halley Star and then Program on the rails. The Waffler next. Hasty Lad is over on the inside. Well back in the field is Tudor Rebel with Lonely Knights. And up on the outside about third last is Centuple. Javerna's in front, racing into the back. Just over 1,000 metres to go. Javerna leads by 2 lengths. Godfrey misses second on the inside, being passed now by Moira Boy. Moira Boy moving up to within a length of the leader, Javerna. Godfrey misses a neck away third on the inside. 1 to My Halley Star, beautifully placed. 4th the outside, followed by Dunga Rubber. 1 to the Waffler, and then Centuple, who's still caught out fairly deep. Program next on the inside. Lonely Knights starting to go forward, but still giving the leaders about 8 lengths as they head down the side, but making up ground in a hurry now. Then Hasty Lad and Tudor Rebel still last. They've got 600 metres to go. Javerna a length and a half in front. Moira Boy second. Godfrey misses third. Now Lonely Knights is continuing burst right around the field, going up very quickly, so fast in fact that he's going to shoot to the lead as they race onto the bend. Willits has made a big move right around the field. Lonely Knights takes over as they straighten up. It's Lonely Knights a length in front of Javerna. Now My Halley Star starting to chase Lonely Knights. Then Moira Boy, Hasty Lad on the outside on the Waffler. Lonely Knights is clear. 200 metres to go. He looks as though he's got them. Willits is going to make sure of it. He pulls the whip on him. Hasty Lad starting to make ground on the outside, but Lonely Knights, has been a dashing ride by Willits, and he's got the money. Lonely Knights first. Second, Hasty Lad. Third in either Javerna, the Waffler, or Program. Then My Halley Star, who was a bit disappointing. Dunga Rubber, Godfrey Miss, Moira Boy. Then Tudor Rebel and Centuple last of all.
Okay. 1-7 and a photo, possibly number 8 third in the last at Bundamba. Gary Willits bringing up a winning double. He won earlier on Hunter's Ace. Number 1 Lonely Knights first, number 7 Hasty Lad second, and possibly number 8 Javerna third in a photo at Bundamba, the last event on the program. Now, and 13 Red Rattler. Here's Rob Tester's replay call.
Missenden Rose not doing a lot, and Titatious behind them. They come to the corner, 300 metres to go. Off the track, Diamonds for Us will turn in front. Turfite on the inside, running on as Respect, and they're followed by Star of Riviera. Believe is gone. 150 out. Diamonds for Us joined again by Turfite, but Respect is swamping them out wide. Respect with a big run after Turfite. Respect has grabbed the lead 100 metres out. Turfite can't go on with Diamonds for Us, and Respect from a mile back has won clearly. 2 lengths on the line.
And it was 7, 8 and 9 over the line in the final event at Yarra Glen. Number 7, Respect B. Dean first. Number 8, Turfite second. And number 9, Diamonds for Us third. 7, 8 and 9 in the last at Yarra Glen. Now we'll check.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed the racing today and you've backed a winner. The man that's kept you up to date with everything that's been happening in all the states and also in the country is Terry Clifton. And today is Terry's last day with us. We're very, very sad about that. He's been a very wonderful employee, co-worker at Channel 7, and of course he called a lot of races with me at 3DB. He came around there to start with me as a young man, then he went to Channel 7, and now he's got a very wonderful, challenging job with the VATC. as in promotions and public relations, and it's going to be a job he'll do well. One of the highlights of Terry's career, Terry's watching back in the studio, he doesn't know anything about this. Remember that day, Terry, back in 1981, when you had the wonderful honour of calling on the public address before Her Majesty the Queen at Caulfield Racecourse.
By a half length to Sovereign Red, 3/4 to My Axeman on the outside, making ground 2 lengths away then to Silver Bounty. Next is Glenson and further back to Lorman. On the turn, Sovereign Red moving up to tackle Manicato, looks to be travelling kindly at the moment though. Manicato led by 3/4 to Sovereign Red. Gorham goes for the whip on Sovereign Red. They're 2 lengths in front of Silver Bounty. Lorman starting to run home strongly. At the 200, it's Manicato in front of Sovereign Red. Lorman down the outside, running home quickly. Manicato in front, Lorman and Sovereign Red getting to it on the outside. Manicato still in front. Lorman trying hard on the outside, but it's Manicato. Manicato by a neck to Lorman. Third home Sovereign Red. 4 lengths to Silver Bounty from My Axeman, Glenson. A long gap to work.
Yes, it was a great race. Great call too, Terry. Very, very fine call. Terry was always a very fine caller. And it's a little bit sentimental, Terry, because, you know, I've worked with you for a long time, and it's I wish you well. I'm sure you're going to do a great job.
Bill, those words coming from someone on whom I fashioned my career, I really appreciate that very much.
Good luck, Terry.
Thank you.
Roy and Jenny, how's the day been?
Oh, not bad, Bill. Actually, I've won. I don't know, it's a bit of a shock to me, but I won. I found myself 4 winners.
Well done, Roy.
Thank you, Jen. And yourself?
2.
2. Did you win,
2.
though?
I probably broke about square. I haven't really gone through all the tickets. I've got to go over and collect it. I think I've broke square, so I'm quite happy, actually, for the day. But it is going to be sad to see Terry go. He did help me a lot with Roy's story that I did last week, so he's a terrific bloke, and I wish him luck, too, in his new job.
We both wish him all the very best, Bill, and we'll say from the mounting yard down here, goodbye, Terry, and thanks very much for your help.
See you next week at Moonee Valley.
Now, let's check the result of the last race in the program at Sandown. Astor Man first, paid $1.50 and 70, started 9-4, equal favourite in the race, or 9-4 outright favourite. Buranti second at 11-4, paid 80 cents. Mazinski third, 11-2, paid $1.10. Quinella, $2.75, trifecta, $28.55. Well, gee, correct weights up there in Brisbane. What a wonderful day it's been again for punters. They've had an absolutely remarkable time of late, and they're just going on from strength to strength. Another big day for punters here today at Sandown Park. Next Wednesday, of course, we race at Sandown again, and then off to Moonee Valley. The big steeplechase is going to be a great day's racing there next Saturday. Hope you can get out there. If you can't, Channel 7 is the place to be. Thank you for being with us. Have a happy weekend. We'll see you again soon somewhere on a racecourse.